I'm that bitch. Yeah. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch.
Hey guys, so it's me, Alyssa, back with a video again. So recently I posted a poll on my Instagram basically asking for you guys to ask me questions based on relationships and advice that you kind of want. So I decided to do this because I've been in some crazy relationships, and whenever my friends reach out to me for advice about relationship, I feel like they always appreciate my advice and stuff like that. You might not agree with what I'm saying in the video. You don't have to agree with it, but this is just my personal opinion on these questions and stuff like that. So yeah, in quarantine, so got my questions on my laptop. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Do you guys like my hair? The wig, this wig is came already made and customized, like baby hairs, bleach knots, like all that. All I had to do was cut the lace and install it. And this was actually my first time installing hair, and it actually came out nice, because if you guys look, like a few months ago I did a video of me trying to install and it came out terrible. So yeah, definitely check that out. But okay, so basically I'm going to start off with the first question is, what do you look for in a guy? So personally, me, what I look for in a guy would be like, I look for different things. Like, I kind of look for, like, about how they're, like, how are they family orientated, yeah. Like, are they close with their family? Like, how do they treat their family? How do they treat their mom? Stuff like that, because that's, like, plays a big role in seeing how they would treat you. If they kind of disrespect their family, they're probably going to disrespect you. And if you see my nails are like this because the nail salon is closed, okay? I know it looks crazy, but I can't function if I take all of them off to be able to type with no nails. I can't do it. So yeah, I hope this ends, all this corona goes away so I can go to the nail salon. If not, I'm gonna learn how to become my own nail tech. So yeah, I look for the family. Like, I look for, I look for certain characteristics. Like everybody says, like, looks aren't important. To me, looks are important. I do care about looks. I care about like if they dress nice. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not gonna date somebody who wears the same thing every day. Like, not trying to say, like, that's a bad thing, but that's personally not the type of guy. Like, that's not what I look for in a guy. Like, I dress nice. I want the person to match my style, like, be able to dress nice. Um, I look for basically, like, if like they follow me on Instagram, like, I look to see if they have kids or something, because I mean, if you have kids, like, I don't really want to talk to you because I don't have time for the baby mama drama and all that stuff. What else do I look for? Like, what you're doing in your life. Like, are you in school? Are you working? Are you planning to go to school? Are you done with school? Like, what are your long time goals? Like, do you want to have kids? Do you want to start a family? Like, well, obviously kids are starting a family. Like, do you like dogs? Because I like dogs. And if we were to get married, I want dogs and kids, and I want a lot of kids. So if you're somebody that's just like, I'm just want one kid and that's done, like, then you're not the person for me, because I want like 5 kids. So I look for different things. I'm kind of picky. I wouldn't call it picky, because I mean, you should be picky in picking somebody you want to possibly create something with. I mean, we're not getting any younger now, so the older we get, you have to think realistically, like, this might be the person I might spend the rest of my life with. So right now, like, I mean, it's cool to date for fun, but at a certain age, you're gonna have to stop dating for fun and start dating for the future. But I mean, while you're dating for fun, you might meet your soulmate. Personally, me, like, I'm not dating for fun. Like, if I like you and see potential in you and I mess with you, I see myself, like, as of now, I see myself possibly marrying you and having kids with you. If I can't see myself marrying or having kids with you, then I'm not going to continue the conversation. How do you stop yourself from loving someone who you know isn't good for you. See my face. Um, that's really honestly hard. I mean, you have to, when in a relationship, yes, you're with a person, but you have to also know yourself to be able to determine what you will and will not allow. So sometimes if your partner's no good for you, whether it might be their abusive mentally, abusive physically, controlling, whatever you think is not good for you. If you're thinking, okay, well, this isn't good for me, like this is not working, like you're constantly arguing, stuff like that, then the relationship is not worth it, honestly. Like it's no point of staying thinking they're gonna change and get better, because honestly they're not. Um I'm being realistic, like um so you have to stop yourself by you have to be able to tell yourself what you will and will not allow, and what you are okay with and what you're not okay with it. And some people are not in tune with their self about what they want, what their needs are, and what they don't like and what they don't want. So they stay with somebody who's doing things um that aren't good for them. And it just kind of, honestly, it's sad, because it's just like you have to know and love yourself before you get into a relationship with somebody else, because you can't expect somebody to love you and you don't even love yourself. What age should people date? Like, honestly, I don't really know. Like, I mean, honestly, like, when we were in elementary school, we had our little fake boyfriends. My first serious relationship was when I was in 8th grade. So 8th grade, what am I, 14? Like, that was like my first serious relationship. Like, I'm talking about real serious. Like, people are probably like, oh, like, how was it serious in 8th grade? Like, you guys are so young, but it was serious. Like, if you knew the relationship, you knew it was serious. Um, but yeah, anyways, so I don't know. Like, it depends. Maybe your family doesn't want you dating young. I mean, I don't know. Personally, me, I would say, like, for my kids, I would be fine with them dating around 15, 16. um Best date, I can't honestly say like I went on a bad date. Let's think. I think one day, me and my ex, we went to like the city, and um we went to the Ripley, believe it or not, in New York City, and we went out to eat, and I just had like fun being out, like, cuz I needed a break from school. So we went on like the weekend, cuz like it was my first semester of college. I was so stressed. So that was like pretty important to me, because I got to spend quality time with him, like, cuz I was busy with school and stuff like that, and so stressed out about like taking anatomy, so it was just crazy. um Do you see yourself getting back into a relationship with anyone from your past? I really don't want to answer this question, because I feel like certain people watch my YouTube videos, and like they might speculate it's about them if I answer it, if I say yes, and then if I say no, um that would be me lying. Like, honestly, there are two people, like, who I can honestly say, like, two people that I dated that, like, the relationship, okay, maybe three. Three people I dated that the relationship was not terrible. It was not bad. Like, we didn't end on bad terms. So, but out of everybody, there's probably only one person that I would get back with out of like my from my past. But I mean, I don't know if that would ever happen, but I'm just saying. Um Girl slash boy best friends. I mean, I don't have a boy best friend. Um, but my girl best friend is Chrissy. I know if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably see me with her a lot. What are some turnoffs in a relationship? Turnoffs is to me, turnoffs are like, toxic traits, like trying to control me, telling me what I can't wear, telling me where I can't go, telling me I can't hang out with my friends, abusing me mentally, physically. I'm not saying this all happened to me, but I'm just saying that would be like a turn off to me. um Turn off to me, like being like when people are very childish, like they don't know how to communicate. They just kind of like brush things off, don't really express their feelings. Like that's a turn off to me, because I'm very in tune with my feelings. I'm very vocal. I communicate if I have a problem, if I'm feeling a certain type of way, like I let it be known, like, hey, yeah. So I guess that would be like turn off to me. Like obviously like cheating, talking to other people, that's a turn off. Or like posting our business on social media, that type of stuff. Um, can you love two people at once? No. If you love two people at once, you're not really in love with both of them. I mean, like it's different to be in love with somebody and to have love for somebody. Like I have a love for my friends. Like I say to my friends, I love you, but I'm not in love with them. Like I have love for them. But if I'm dating a boy and like I love him, I'm in love with him. And I feel like how can you be in love with two people at once? Like I think if you were in love with the first person, as you say you were in love, you wouldn't have been able to love the other person. You get what I'm saying? I mean, some people, they say it. I mean, I never been in a situation where I feel like I'm in love with two people, so I don't think it's really possible. Um, yeah. Do you have a type? You can kind of say that. Like pretty much I would say my type is like I can't even really get into the gender or rate, not gender, well, obviously I like males. That's it. No, not females. But not obviously, but I like males, prefer males. Well, yeah. Um and usually I date black men, black people, like, well, yeah, black men, because yeah, they're men. um I did date white boys before. I don't have anything against white people. um like, yeah, I that's pretty much it. I only dated two white boys and then the rest were black. So to me my type would be honestly either a black or a white boy, like, yeah. um and they have to be, well, obviously taller than me. Everybody's taller than me. They have to like dress nice. Um, they have to have something going for themselves, like be in school or be working, doing something productive with their life, not just being a bum. Um, and then to me, you gotta be cute. Like I look at the face. The face matters to me. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like it. And then it just kind of depends on your personality after like you rank in those other categories I just said, like physical traits in the sense. Then it kind of goes into your personality. How many relationships have you had? So, actual boyfriend and girlfriend, like not talking, let me count. Cause like I can't think off the top of my head because I like haven't thought about this, whatever. Only five. Like five real relationships. If it didn't last for over 2 months, shoot. I don't know what's really the rule, how you guys go. Like, okay, I'm gonna say there's some I just don't count. Like they might have asked me to be their girlfriend, but it only lasted for less than a month, so I'm not counting that. I feel like for me the rule is it gotta last over 3 months. And yeah, so that's I would have five if I'm doing it like that. What was your longest relationship? 2 years. That was the longest. Okay. So the next question is, how do you regain trust? I mean, to me, I'm going to be completely honest. I have trust issues. So when I first started talking to somebody, dating somebody, I don't trust them. So it's not about regaining trust to me. It's about how do you gain my trust? Because I don't just trust anybody. So, I mean, it just depends. Like it's all depends on how you move. Like if you're moving sneaky, being dishonest, being disloyal, like that would be the way for me not to gain trust for you. And then I don't think you can regain somebody like me. I can't. You wouldn't be able to regain. I said grain. You won't be able to regain my trust because I already have trust issues. So I already don't trust you. And then if I start trusting you and you mess up, there's no going back from that. Have you ever been in love? Yes. So scary. um Do you think dating is a waste of time? I don't think dating is a waste of time. I think it's actually like helpful because I mean, it's good to date to see kind of what you like and what you don't like. It's a perfect way to find out your type, what type of guy like you're looking for, personality wise, stuff like that. If you don't know, like if you're new to you know, and you have to date to meet people and to find the one. Do you believe a man can change after cheating multiple times and actually commit? No, I don't think so. If you cheat on me, I'm leaving you the first time. I'm not staying. I don't know how people do it. I'm leaving. And I don't believe they'll change because I mean like you went and you cheated, so like at the end of the day there's nothing for us to really discuss, and why should I give you another chance when you had the chance and you messed it up? It's not that hard not to cheat. Like, if you really feel the need to have to cheat, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. First date advice. My advice is to be calm, figure out stuff you like to do. Because I know some people they like don't like to they're too scared to eat in front of boys, stuff like that. So pick something you like to do. Most boys will let you pick what you like to do. Like they'll tell you, oh, pick what you want to do, stuff like that. So most of them will let you pick, and you need to pick what you're comfortable with, and don't try to be over the top, wear heels, because what if you fall? Try to do something casual. Just don't be like, I want to go to Ruth Chris on your first date. I mean, unless you're first date is with the NBA player, then go big, sweetie. But if it's just with somebody like regular, like even if they do have money, like you still don't want to do something over the top yet. Like do something chill and fun and relaxed so it's not awkward, especially not out to eat on your first date, especially if you don't really know them, because it's just going to be really awkward sitting at that table. And it's going to be like you don't want to be on your phone, and yeah, no. So do something fun. Like if you guys have a group of friends, like you guys could double date and do bowling, like top golf. Movies is always easy because you don't have to really talk that much. So yeah. Do you think it's possible for a couple to be toxic but still be for each other? I mean, I don't really know what you mean by that. Like if you mean be loyal to each other. I mean, me and my ex, I'm not gonna lie, we were toxic, but I mean, as of what I know, I never got cheated on, and I never cheated on him. So I mean, yeah, technically we were still for each other, even though we were toxic. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think toxic isn't necessarily like cheating and stuff like that in a relationship. Toxic toxic could just be, like controlling, um, abusive, mentally, physically. Because I know when people hear abusive, they always think physically. Um, so I mean, yeah, I feel like you still can be for each other. Why do some people jump in and out of relationships so fast? So, to me, my theory on that is that people don't know how to be alone. So basically, they get out of a relationship, they're alone, they're sad, so they jump into another one to avoid feeling that. I mean, it's okay to feel alone, it's okay to be alone. You should want to be alone so you can, get a better connection with yourself and view everything from your last relationship, what went on, so you don't go through that again, any red flags, stuff like that, and really take the time to heal and get your uh lose feelings for the person you were just with, because you don't want to jump into something else and bring all your problems and your feelings into the next relationship, because it's just going to be like, okay, leave this one, here I am, ooh, let me go to him, and you're just carrying everything over. You need to really sit and heal. um when should you know when to leave somebody alone for your sake? I mean, that all like that's hard to answer because everybody has like their own breaking point. Like I said, you have to really figure out when you're in a relationship what you will and will not allow, and basically how much you're willing to really take. And then when you feel like you can't take no more, because everybody's been in that point where they've been in a relationship and they're just like, I can't do this anymore, but they're still doing it. And then they like reach a point like, I'm done. Like, that's when you should really leave. Like, you should leave when you're first saying, I can't take this no more, but you're still saying, but I know it's hard. Like, you know, depending on the terms of the relationship, I've been there. But it's honestly, like, you should leave once you start seeing behaviors that are making you uncomfortable. You do not like. You maybe try to communicate about it. They brush it off or say they're going to change. That's when you should start packing your bags to go, because 90% of the time they're not going to change. So you should just protect yourself and go rather than drag it on. So, I mean, I honestly like doing like question and answers and stuff like that, because I like to see what you guys are like thinking about, like what you guys want to know and stuff like that. Um, so I hope you guys checked out my lash business video and my other question and answer. It was just like a regular question and answer. This one is geared to relationships. So I definitely will have more question and answers coming up. And I wanted to let you guys know I really appreciate you guys. I just got to 400 subscribers. You guys know that is big for me. Like I said, the whole YouTube thing, I always wanted to do it. Never been consistent. And finally, like, you know, Corona is terrible, but honestly, this has given me more free time and helped me focus more on YouTube and being more frequent with producing videos to you guys. So, I mean, it's a bad thing, but it does have some good outcomes that I'm in the house, really, like for real, doing school online, everything, and can't really go nowhere because everything is closed. So, I have more time to film. So, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, comment below what video do you guys want to see next. I definitely want to do a prank. I want to do a prank on my mom, but I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to do a prank on my mom. And yeah, I don't really know. But tell me what you guys want to see. Comment down below. All right. So bye guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't go outside. Ladies, I know it's hard. We want to get our nails done. We want to get our eyebrows done, our hair done. Watch some YouTube videos. Do your hair, your nails, everything at home. Boys, I know y'all want to get your hair cut. I mean, I don't really got no suggestions to y'all unless y'all trying to learn how to cut hair, but you're not going to be able to see the back of your neck. Okay, I'm done talking. So, bye guys.